Ming!
Po.
Saan ka?
Nagluluto ng embutido.
Nandito po kami ngayon. Nasaan ba tayo, Ming?
Sa bahay.
Ay, nasa bahay po pala kami. Gumagawa na naman po ako ng kung ano-ano. Ayun yung katulong ko si Ming. Hi, Ming! Hi, Ming!
Kukunin na kami naman dyan,
Yeah, nasa liwanag ka na. Bukas ilaw, oh!
Wait lang kasi.
Magluluto siya ng embutido. Yung embutido namin ay 1 month old na sa freezer. True. 1 month old na po. Ang mahiwagang embutido na 1 month old na sa freezer.
Who's most likely to? Sibling addition. Who's most likely to take the other person's clothes without asking? Who's most likely to leave something out and blame it on the other person? Who's most likely to laugh in a serious situation? Who's most likely to eat the last of something, then leave an empty box in the cabinet? Who's most likely to get in trouble with mom and dad? Who's most likely to spend all their money, then ask the other to borrow some? Who's most likely to get married first? Who's most likely to move to a remote island? Who's most likely to get arrested?
Who is the meanest? Who is the loudest? Who is the baddest? Who is the most caring? Who is the sneakiest? Who's the clean?
Who spends the most money? Who will have kids first? Who will get married first? Who has the better style? Who is meaner?
Who takes longer getting ready? Who is funnier? Who's more stubborn? Who is more likely to get caught doing something they're not supposed to? Who does the best?
Who is attached to their phone the most? Who causes the most trouble? Who is the best driver? Who is the cleanest? Who is the most polite? Who will get married first? Who would move to a different country? Who is the pickiest dater? Who is most likely to embarrass themselves? Who will have the most pets? Who will have the most kids? Who is the most athletic? Who eats the most? Who has the best hair? Who has the best sense of humor? Who is the most affectionate? And who has the best style?
Who's the thickest? Who's most likely to get arrested? Who's the craziest? Who's the most popular? Who gets the most attention from other guys? Who has the best taste in guys? Who's the sensitive one? Who's the meanie? Who's the prettiest? Who's the best at advice? Who's the best dancer? Who's got the best style? Who's the smartest?
Who's the favorite child? Who's the most annoying? Who asks mom and dad for more money? Who treats mom and dad like a chauffeur? Who's most likely to move back in after college? Who's more athletic? Who's more musically inclined? Who has better taste in music? Whose room is decorated nicer? Whose room is the messiest? Who complains the most? Who takes longer to get ready? Who has the better love life? Who's doing better in school? Who watches the most TV? Who's funnier? Who gets away with the most shit? Who does the most chores?
Hi! Ow! Saan tayo pupunta? Hindi ko alam saan ba tayo pupunta. Ming, bakit Po? Aalis po kami ngayon ni Ming. Saan tayo pupunta? Takbo sa pitong gata rin mo. Close up mo, Ming. Agad na ng assistant ko. Naman ko po yung assistant ko pala. Ano na, may taga-punas ako ng pawis.
Uy!
Agad na yung assistant ko.
Naiinitan siya ako, hindi.
Ayaw ako pa yun. Nahihingin ako kasi
Same. Anong sasakyan natin? Nakakaya.
ano, bisikleta. Saan tayo pupunta, Ming?
Sa 7 gata.
Anong gagawin natin? Ming?
Hindi ko alam sa'yo.
Okay, Ming, I like my t-shirt.
It's pure white.
Sa camera na hindi sa akin to. Natural hindi sa akin to kasi